everyone. Look at it's time for card making. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Oh, I don't know why I got cards too, but it's just cards. This is the card, the Hello Darling card making kit. If you have not seen this, I don't know why you haven't. I'm sure you flipped through your catalog at least once. This card making kit is very cool because it has this star die cut stamp set, this little banner. You could use that banner a lot of times. I like the small happy birthday. I like also this little star banner that you can border that you can make. Comes with the bulk paper and bling, envelopes and cards as always. So this is a fun kit to have in available to play with. And so again, I hope you jumped on board and got this card making kit. I'm going to show you some fun cards using Hello Darlin that did not come, that were made with, not with the kit, just some fun techniques. That this is our first card. And so I took strips and let me see what we got here. So this is a 1/2 inch, 3/4, 1.5 inches, and 1 inch. So 1/2, 3/4, 1.5 inches, right? 1.5 inches and 1 inch. And let me see what the height is on these. So 5. So they're by 5, so they just go across your card like that. Then I did a border of 1 3/4 by 4 1/4, and then my white is 1.5 by 4 1/4, and then just use some stars. And then on this one I used some silver clear embellishment bling, just to make that. The stars are popped up, not very much, because I know it's hard to mail if it has too much bulk in it. So just to find texture to give you that. So there is the first card. Here is, excuse me, here's another card. This is a fun card. We've made this pattern again before. This time, this piece is 3 1/4 by 5.5. So 3 1/4 by 5.5, and 1 inch by 5.5. And then this is a 1/4 inch strip of red cardstock. And you can cut that on your little trimmer. I find it's best if you have a bigger piece, to trim it that way than just to do a small piece, but that's just me. This banner is 2 by 2 3/4. So 2 by 2 3/4. And so I did go ahead and brush the edges with ink, and just took some mist ink. I like the mist over the sapphire. I wanted a soft, subtle look. I felt like this paper was more mist, and that one I definitely went over. Now I did stamp both sentiments in sapphire. This is a fun happy birthday. And then just put a little strip here, and that's probably a 1/2 inch. Nope, 1/4, yeah, 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch strip, just to go across, just to break it up. And I like the stars die cuts that had the stars on them. thought it was fun, especially for those that have a birthday around the holidays. So another fun, 2 fun birthday cards that give you that little woo-woo, you know, we're thinking of you, and pretty spectacular. Our third card is pretty simple, very fast, very fun. Again, it is, so this piece here is 4 by 3 3/4. Now, if you use the stripe, be sure you're cutting the right proportion. So 4 by 3 3/4. This is a half inch strip by 4 1/4, a piece of red glitter. Again, those fun little shooting stars. And this is the star that is a single, let me see if I can find it here in my book. Stamps and thin cuts. Should have had this all looked up for you already. So it is this one. It's an individual stitch star thin cut. You can get a heart, you can get a balloon. Of course, I've used this multiple times, that fun little pattern one. But this is just the single star. It's on page 58 of the core book. And then I just took a happy birthday little, made my own little banner type arched to go over the stars. And then again, added some silver, or not silver, some clear clear bling. Hello, sparkles. Keep trying to find a new word for it. Anyway, some clear sparkles. So it's pretty simple, but it adds a little textural detail to it. And the stitch star, I hope you can see that up close and personal, how fun that is. And then last but not least, here is our embossing folder. This is our fun one that we have right now that is so springy, so fun. I just love it. It is a slimline version, but oh, look it still makes this card wonderful. And how do you do that? You put 2 pieces. That's why you have a middle. So that way you can do this size of card. And so I did it on candy apple cardstock, ran it through my embossing machine, and then I took a piece of very fine sandpaper. And be careful when you sand red, you get red all over. I'm just telling you that right now so you don't have a big mess. And you're just gonna lightly rough up and sand that paper, and that will give you this look of the white peeking through and showing. Okay? And then you have just these little, I'm sure I know better. I know I did. This is a 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. So this is 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. And these are probably a 3 and a 2 inch. So a 3 inch, 2 inch. You wouldn't have to make them that big. It's kind of pick and choose of which way you want it to go. So when you sand it, so depending on how much bulk you want in here, you might trim these down a little bit more. So then you have that stripe there, and then a piece of white cardstock, which is 1 3/4 by 4 1/4. So 1 3/4 by 4 1/4. And then I put this Chasing Sunshine, which is part of that stamp set, Four Seasons. They had their own stamp sets. And so this is the Chasing Sunshine one right here. I liked the font. I thought it was fun. It was a great reminder of the summertime. And then I did stars out of the 2-pattern paper. And pretty much took a little, and I mean a little piece of red glitter just to accent my white piece of White Daisy cardstock, just to offset that, bring it into the title to make that pop a little bit. I did raise my stars, just not much, just a small little, just these 3D foam dots. You get big and small in a package. And so again, stamped it in a sapphire. So that, let me get that up close and personal so you guys can see that, how fun that card is. Here's another one that's fun. And then another fun look. And another cool look. And those are our cards for Hello Darling, which don't really even look the same, do they? They're just fun birthday cards, or just a simple, you know, sunshine card, thinking of you. So I hope you like these Hello Darling cards, that they bring a smile to your face. You can play with it, get creative. Again, you have the one from the card kit that gives you enough to make 16 cards, 4 of each of the designs. So you get plenty of materials there in that card kit to have fun and create with. All right, ladies, as always, it's on my website. Go look at it, see what you get inspired, and I, again, can't wait till you show me what you create. All right, ladies, have a good one.